The UK should limit immigration from certain countries. Oh, that's interesting. What countries do you think they should limit immigration from?
Yeah, some countries like Syria, I think they can seek, asylum in other Arabic countries like Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, because all of them, they are Arabic. They can find, another place, alternative, countries.
Where are we?
We are in central London, I think.
The UK should take in some asylum seekers. Okay, why do you strongly agree?
Because United Kingdom signed the agreement with United Nations. So because of that, I think they have to, accept some, refugees.
Okay. The UK should take in most asylum seekers. Tell me why you're neutral.
I think UK must follow, like other countries such as Germany. You look at Germany, what they did, in 2015, 2016, what they did after the war between Ukraine and Russia, and even right now. How many refugees they are accepting in Germany and how many, they are accepting in UK.
Okay. The UK should take in all asylum seekers. So you think that everybody who's an asylum seeker, the UK should, like literally everybody?
Actually, the situation in UK is different from other countries. For example, in Scandinavia, if they reject a person, that guy have to, leave the country. But here you can see, the black system behind, this economy that, if you reject the person, so the person try to work in black, market, and they are not going to pay any tax, and they live, in black without any identification. They live in black system, and this gonna increase the rate of crimes in UK.
Okay. All asylum seekers are a benefit to UK society. Why do you agree?
Because I think some of these refugees, even, they're abusing the system. So the system must be little, tough to them, and just, not like those free riders that they are using, abusing the system. So the British government must have, just pass some laws to, against, this kind of system that, the asylum seekers just abuse the system to get benefits from the government.
All asylum seekers should receive benefits from the government. Oh, wow. Strongly disagree. Why do you strongly disagree?
They come here, you didn't send, any invitation to them. They come here, they must work like other people, like other British people, and they must pay, the cost of their bills.
Being gay is a good reason to seek asylum. Why do you agree?
Some countries, like these Islamic countries, they have tough, rules against these people. For example, in Saudi Arabia, Iran, I'm not sure, maybe, other Pakistan, these countries, these kind of countries, they have very strict rules against, gay people. So I think, they must provide situation that they be safe here.
The UK should limit immigration from certain countries. Oh, that's interesting. What countries do you think they should limit immigration from?
Yeah, some countries like Syria, I think they can seek, asylum in other Arabic countries like Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, because all of them, they are Arabic. They can find, another place, alternative, countries. But some countries, they can't find, for example, from Afghanistan, they can't find, any other place, other countries, not even Pakistan, not even, Iran accept them. So I think some countries which they are from, same race, from Arab people, they can find, asylum in the same countries, such as, Syria. They can find, play in Iraq. They can find, they can go to Iraq. They can go to Saudi Arabia, the richest country in the Middle East.
If somebody hates gays and they seek asylum, they should not be granted asylum. Why do you, oh, you're on this one? Yeah, why do you agree?
This is against of United Nations regulation,
If somebody hates democracy, they should not be granted asylum to the UK.
Again, is it's one of the regulation of United Nations. Ethnicity, sexuality, religion, all of them there.
What if the UN did not have those rules? Do you think that the country has a right? A country has a right to determine who it lets in.
Yeah, exactly. Because, for example, British people must decide about their countries. I cannot, tell them what they should do, Even in my country, it's the same. So people must choose the system.
All immigrants make equal contributions independently of the countries they're from. So give me an example of someone from a country who makes a good contribution.
Yeah, you can find, you can't find exceptional cases, but yeah, you can find, for example, I'm not sure, there is one Afghanian who came from Afghanistan to here several years ago, and he got, the award from British government that he is the best, medicine and doctor here in UK.
People who are religious fanatics should not be granted asylum to the UK. Why are you neutral?
From one point of view, the British people, they can choose, they can choose their system. However, from another point of view, the reason is that, based on the United Nations regulations, there's a freedom of, choosing religious.
I am worried about religious fanaticism in the UK. What is your worry?
I think so, because, lots of foreigners, almost from Islamic countries and extremist, Islamic countries, they are living here, even in London, maybe 700,000 or 800,000. And yeah, they're really extremists. And I'm not sure if they can, try to integrate with the society or not, and this might, cause kind of, confliction maybe in later on, future.
In 20 years, the United Kingdom will be pretty much the same as it is now. How do you think it will change?
I think it was a kind of research from, Oxford University that shows that after 20 years, the race of white British is going to disappear from in UK. I'm not sure, but it was kind of research, I think, from Oxford University.
The UK would be better off if there were no more white people. The UK would be better off if there were no Islamic extremists living in the country.
Yeah, because the culture of the Islamic countries is totally different from European countries. I think there is no similarity between these countries. So yeah, this is my point.
Do you have now you can ask me any questions you want.
Do you think that United Kingdom will be better country with asylum seekers?
It depends how many of them and from where and if they're skilled. Depends if they have skills. Where
Of course,
they're from.
asylum seekers, they don't have such, it's because if they have the skills, they try to come with
Right.
illegal ways.
So the question is, how many asylum seekers should the UK take? Should the UK take more than 100,000 asylum seekers a year? Oh, really? Interesting. Why?
Look at Germany, as I told you before, look at Germany, what they did in 2015, 2016, or, between this conflict between Russia and Ukraine or other, situation.
I'll tell you what it would take me to move to the neutral.
No.
Not just the disagree or the slightly degree of the neutral. If the 100,000 asylum seekers they took in, one, there were no religious maniacs, and two, they had some kind of a skill.
But
Carpenter, mechanic, a physicist, then I would be willing to take in more than 100,000 people if they weren't religious maniacs and if they had a skill.
But look at Germany. But I'm giving you an example.
Yeah.
Look at Germany. Germany, it was in the economy. I think even it will be worse than United Kingdom. Okay, but they accepted I think more than 3 billion. Even Turkey, even Iran, Pakistan.
Okay, should the United Kingdom take in 1 million refugees a year or more?
The 1 million is too many because you're gonna disappear after 20 years. 1 million is too many. Yeah.
In terms of taking in refugees, having a good economy is more important than culture. Tell us why you think culture is more
Culture
important.
is really important because I live in Norway, and all the streets they are clean. People at the weekend they try to clean their street. They have no municipality. It's not it's not responsible to cleaning roads and the streets. They're cleaning everywhere, and yeah, they have a good culture, and they are happy people. Also,
The Norwegians.
yeah, Scandinavian, not Norwegian, because
Oh.
culture in Scandinavia, they are same, almost same. So I think, culture is more important, than economy. However, the economy of, I think, Norway is better than the UK based on, GPD.
Germany's immigration policy improved its culture. Why do you disagree?
Not improve, but this is why what they decided, it's not going to improve it. But I think even it's not going, to damage it, right?
We should take in more female asylum seekers than male asylum seekers. Why do you agree?
Because women, they are from vulnerable gender, that even in during wars they can't flee easily, and even they're being under kind of sexual harassment or something like that.
Okay, you have any questions for me?
Do you think that Germany asylum seeker system is better than UK? Okay, what's your point?
I don't know enough about the specifics of the system to compare it. I have rough thoughts about it. I think that but I don't know enough to answer the question with detail.
Because look at the system. They got more than 1.5 million several years ago. Again, 2 million or 3 million Ukrainian.
Has the crime rate gone up?
I'm not sure, but
I think it has. The rape rates have gone up.
Yeah.
Again, I don't have the data on hand, but
they could handle it. They didn't say that the
but
system
why should they?
is.
Why should they have to handle it?
Because they signed that contract with United Nations. One country like Iran, they didn't sign it, so they don't take care of that. So they say.
But nobody really wants to go to Iran.
Yeah, but if UK don't want it, so they must come out of the system, not to stay, in the system, right?
Do you have another question?
Oh, that's fine.
You good? All right, thanks, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you
Just
so
have
much.
nuts in my hand. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you.